Hey girl, it's Lynn, and I am in my truck, and it's early morning, and I got your message yesterday, but I really wanted to just take some time and really pray about you, think about you, really um, think about the scriptures as to what I would tell you. And I have to tell you the same thing that I have to tell myself. When things get so busy, when my mind gets so distraught and just struggles with just everything just being passed through it, God reminds me to be still and know that He is God, that He will never leave us, nor will He ever forsake us, that He has an amazing plan for our lives, that we just must understand that we have to seek His face in all things, because He says that He directs the steps of a righteous man or woman. And man, I tell you, He bends His ear from heaven, the God above, the one who made everything, the one that spoke everything into existence, that knew us before we were in our mother's womb, that knows every hair on our head. He bends His ear to hear us. And I find that sometimes when I get so crazy and so pulled in so many different directions, that God, even though the devil is trying to destroy, he's trying to discourage, he's trying to get me so busy, that's when God really wants to bless the most. And that's when God firmly reminds me in my spirit, shh, be still, and know that I am God. And man, when I do that and when I fall on my knees, Teresa, I hope, my prayer is this morning for you, that God will give you the courage. He's already given you the courage. But we just need to know that we walk by faith and not by sight. And that everything the world has to offer is nothing compared to what God has to give us. So don't forget who you belong to. And know that you need to seek His face every morning. You and I both, we own a business, so it's so easy to get just so bogged down. Man, yesterday I was whipped. I mean, I literally looked at Gary and I said, I don't know if I can keep doing this in our business. It's just tiresome. It's weary on my body. So, girl, we just need to have lunch. We need to break away before we break, And so let me just encourage you by telling you, I lifted you up. I will continue to lift you up. I covet your prayers. And know that one thing what I had to do with my own marriage is I had to ask God, Lord, change me. Change me to make me the woman that He needs in his life. Lord, I want you to build my husband the way that you would have him to be built. Lord, I know that you've got an amazing plan for his life. And Lord, I want to see you work in his life. Lord, thank you for him. And I'm sure you do that. I'm sure you pray that way. But we just must not be weary and grow faint, because He is still working on us, and His plan is so huge for us. Remember, our purpose is not His purpose, but His purpose is for Him to get the glory. So let's give Him the glory today and walk with our heads held high, knowing that we serve a risen Savior and that we are daughters of the King, and that there is nothing that He cannot do for us, nor will He if we ask in the right spirit. Love you, girl. See ya.